Alright folks, so what we have here is a President Electronics Johnny 3 USA CB radio. It can run off either 12 or 24 volts. Before we get started, I did want to say that I was contacted by President Electronics and they asked if I would do a review of this particular radio. And of course I said yes, I like radios, I like CB radio, and I like to do reviews. President did send me this radio free of charge in exchange for this video review. We're going to take a look at this box, we're going to open it up, we're going to see how the radio shipped, and then we are going to run through its settings and configuration, and then we're going to take it outside and do a little bit of reception. Okay, we got everything out of the box, let's see what we got. It looks like we have a sticker in there, and we have an instruction manual. Let's see if I can go ahead and get this plastic open. It was on here pretty good. So the first thing that we have is a Citizens Band Radio Service Rules and Regulations pamphlet. Take the time to read this if you're unfamiliar. We also have a spec sheet that talks a little bit about the President hand mics that come with these. As I mentioned, we got a cool sticker for the beer fridge. And we have a warranty card. These come with a 2-year warranty that we'll talk about a little bit later. And then underneath of this is a user's manual. And the user's manual is written in a couple of different languages, but it's very clear to understand and straightforward. Okay, now on to the good stuff. We got some cardboard, and we got some padding. And it looks like it comes with a fused power cable, which is a nice thing. We're going to take this and modify it and put an Anderson power pole in there. That's how I connect all my radios to either batteries or power supplies. The radio is actually light. It has an aluminum chassis, or what appears to be an aluminum chassis. It feels very solid and rugged. And the user interface is quite simple, and the layouts are fine. You can work the buttons and the knobs without any interference. On the back we have a antenna jack, we have a jack for a speaker, and then we have a jack for a PA system. There's also a Vox mic input. Okay, in this container, or this box, what we have is the hand mic, and we're going to go ahead and take that out of this plastic. Feels very comfortable in the hand. You have a PTT on the side and an up and down channel selector on the back. It also has a mounting hook or dongle on the back of it. Here's a close-up of the pinout. The radio also comes with an assortment of mounting hardware parts. Here is your bracket. There are a couple of fasteners for the side of the radio, as well as some screws, and then there is a microphone connector. Here is the President website for the Johnny 3. And a couple things to note, this is an AM only CB. It has 40 channels, no single sideband. You can come here and you can look at specifications, you can look at some of the technical details, you can do things like download a spare copy of their instruction manual in digital format if that's something that you're interested in. It also has some reviews and comments on here, so I'd encourage you to go ahead and check it out. You can pick this radio up for about $110 from various sites. So here we have the CB hooked up to an antenna and a power supply, and we have connected the microphone. You go ahead and you turn this on with the on-off switch on the left-hand side. When it comes on, you can see your ASC or automatic squelch control, and then the outer knob will allow you to adjust that. So we're going to go ahead and play around a little bit. Your channel selector is in the lower right-hand face of the radio. The function key is next to the channel selector, and you can use that to change the colors on your radio. I think we're going to stick to amber for this particular video. A normal press will toggle between CB and PA. A long press of the MEM key will commit a channel to memory. That way you can recall your favorite channel at any time. The Roger button will allow you to toggle your Roger beep on and off. You'll see a music note on the screen when your Roger beep is activated. The 9 and 19 button will allow you to toggle between channels 9 and 19, go figure. And you can do that from any channel that you're on. These tend to be more popular CB channels, and that's why they have a feature like this. The next feature I want to cover is your noise blanker and your high cut. High cut will help you remove noises from your engine, from your vehicle while it's running. You use the noise blanker button to go through the 3 modes, either noise blanker on, high cut on, or both off. A long press of the WX button enables alert mode. And that's when you're scanning. It'll scan through your weather channels, and if it detects any activity or traffic for a weather alert, it'll go ahead and it'll stop on that particular channel. A single press of the WX button will take you into a mode where you can monitor 7 weather channels. A long press of the Roger key will inactivate a scan. And you can do this to run through all the different channels. And as mentioned, you can also scan your weather alert channel. The last thing we're going to talk about is your RF gain knob on the upper right hand portion of the radio interface. You can use this to adjust the strength of the signals that are coming into your radio. They recommend it turned fully up if you're trying to pick up stations that are farther away from you, or turn it down relatively low if you're talking to somebody who's close by. Let's take this radio outside.
Forecasts include all precipitation through 8 a.m. today, plus the effects of projected precipitation through the following 72 hours.
And that's about it. I really like this radio quite a bit. I want to say thanks to President for sending it, and thanks to everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. If you want to see more content of a similar nature, go ahead and click like or subscribe. Thanks, everybody.